Welcome to our channel. Today, we explore the tech the Philippines uses to find and fight submarines. Many people are unfamiliar with this specific topic, yet it holds immense strategic importance. The Philippines is a nation defined by its thousands of islands and vast coastlines. The surrounding seas are its lifeblood, crucial for trade, resources, national security. In this maritime domain, submarines represent a unique and potent challenge. They operate in secret, are difficult to detect, and can shift the balance of naval power without ever showing themselves. This is precisely why anti-submarine warfare, ASW, is a critical and rapidly developing priority for the nation's defense planners. Our deep dive will focus on the capabilities the Philippines is building to counter this underwater threat. The Philippine Navy is undergoing a significant modernization effort, acquiring new ships and platforms, and training with international allies. However, the path to a robust ASW capability is long and filled with challenges. Many essential systems are not yet acquired or are in very limited numbers. Despite hurdles, the armed forces employ conventional hardware, innovative strategies, and quiet, cooperative partnerships. This essay illuminates those tools and tactics, drawing from public reports, official news releases, and open-source analyses. First, the big picture. ASW is a layered system of systems. Ships on the surface, aircraft in the sky, sensors on the coast, and data analysts on shore. Each layer complements the others. For an archipelago with narrow straits and channels, a layered approach is a necessity: ambition, pragmatism, adaptation, driving progress. The most visible and powerful components of the Philippine Navy's ASW toolkit are its surface warships. The centerpiece is the pair of modern guided missile frigates acquired from South Korea. BRP Jose Rizal, FF-150. BRP Antonio Luna, FF-151. A significant leap forward in naval technology for the Philippines. Each frigate fields the Hanwha Systems SQS-35K hull-mounted sonar, active and passive, the ship's primary underwater ear. These frigates are credible submarine hunters in their immediate area. With a spacious flight deck and enclosed hangar, they're designed to embark ASW helicopters. Helicopters extend reach, investigate distant contacts, deploy dipping sonar, and carry lightweight torpedoes to engage. Older assets like former USCG Hamilton-class cutters maintain presence, establishing traffic baselines that highlight anomalies. Anti-submarine warfare isn't just on or underwater, it's an air-sea battle. Long-range MPAs are the wide-ranging eyes and ears of the fleet. They cover enormous areas for extended periods, far from shore. MPAs patrol key sea lanes and strategic choke points, listening with acoustic sensors and sweeping powerful radar. The Philippines does not yet operate a dedicated, modern long-range ASW aircraft like the US P-8 or Japan's P-1. This gap constrains independent coverage of a vast maritime domain. Smaller platforms like Beechcraft King Air C-90 and Cessna 208B aid coastal surveillance, SAR, and awareness, but lack endurance, payload, and advanced sensors. Cooperation with the United States, Japan, and Australia regularly brings advanced MPAs to regional exercises like Balikatan and Sama-Sama. These drills provide intensive training, coordinated search patterns, sensor fusion, and interoperability. Allied support gives a temporary airborne ASW screen and builds skills for future Philippine MPA acquisitions. A significant gap is the limited number of dedicated ASW helicopters. These are sophisticated weapon systems, extensions of a warship's sensors and armament. They rapidly investigate distant contacts. Speed and reach a ship cannot match. The core tool is dipping sonar, lowered, repositioned, and reused to pinpoint submarines with accuracy. Magnetic anomaly detectors sense a submarine's metallic mass, complementing acoustic searches. Armed with lightweight acoustic homing torpedoes, Helicopters carry the fight beyond the ship's horizon. The Philippine Navy acquired 2 Augusta-Westland AW159 Wildcat helicopters for ASW and anti-surface warfare. A larger fleet is needed to equip helicopter-capable ships and sustain persistent presence. These frigates were built to operate aircraft like the AW159, ship and helicopter as one integrated system. Detect at range, dispatch to classify and track, and if necessary, engage, the cornerstone of modern naval ASW. Beyond mobile hunters, land-based sensors add a powerful, cost-effective ASW layer. From seabed sonar arrays to moored acoustic buoys, these passive posts listen for submarine signatures. Networked, they create persistent surveillance screens across strategic straits. The archipelago's narrow channels amplify detection odds and concentrate traffic. Placing sensors in choke points like San Bernardino Strait or the Verde Island Passage yields valuable early warning. Quiet underwater detections cue mobile assets precisely and efficiently. Compared to fleets of frigates and MPAs, fixed networks offer 24/7 coverage with lower fuel, manpower, and maintenance costs. Public details are limited, but statements and analyses point to enhanced coastal and island-based surveillance. This aligns with a broader maritime domain awareness plan, fusing acoustic sensors, coastal radar, AIS, and local reports. Patterns of life reveal anomalies. An underwater ping where no surface vessel exists triggers alerts. Cooperation with the United States, Japan, and Australia is a cornerstone in complex ASW. Regular, complex exercises feature advanced ASW scenarios and data sharing. Philippine crews hunt simulated submarines alongside U.S. destroyers and P-8 Poseidons. They practice secure comms, sharing sonar data, and coordinating search patterns. Subject matter exchanges and passing exercises build trust and interoperability. Allied presence deters, surveils, and temporarily mitigates capability gaps as indigenous forces grow. Modern ASW leverages open-source intelligence, imagery, AIS, and RF monitoring. Sudden submarine absences or tender appearances hint at deployments when correlated with other data. AIS gaps near known patrol zones plus support rendezvous raise red flags for further reconnaissance. A small skilled OSINT team is a high ROI force multiplier for a modest budget. A faint frigate contact gains significance when OSINT flags a suspicious research vessel nearby. Fusing public and classified sources yields accurate pictures and smarter resource allocation. In summary, the Philippines is methodically assembling a credible ASW capability with clear-eyed realism. The core is a layered defense, tailored to archipelagic geography and budget. New frigates provide mobile hunting, complemented by training and tech exposure from allies, the United States, Japan, and Australia. Allied assets temporarily fill gaps while essential skills transfer to Filipino service members. High-end platforms, frigates, and helicopters remain indispensable. Future MPAs are a priority. Less visible elements matter. Fixed acoustic networks in strategic straits provide cost-effective, persistent surveillance. OSINT-driven insight lets forces apply conventional assets with greater precision. Eyes on the surface, ears under the water, analysts on shore, layers greater than the sum of parts. Quiet determination and strategic adaptation meet a growing unseen battle beneath the waves. If this sparked your curiosity, tap subscribe, drop a like, and light up the comments with your questions. We'll dive deeper in the next mission.